Hello and welcome back to another episode of Develop, Integrate, and Sustain TV. Keeping it simple. My name is Jeff.L.Lush. I'm going to host the show today, and we are going to talk a little bit about dynamic imaging. Seen here on the screen is an example of a dynamic imaging environment, and we're going to walk through kind of these 3-4 steps here in this drawing. So this is the overall objective. The objective here is to create an environment that you can quickly and easily recover from. So if you have a server in the environment, you want to be able to restore that server, and you want to be able to restore it consistently. You want to be able to restore it without any concern for the level of expertise within your environment. You want to be able to get that server back up and running and servicing your users. And dynamic imaging is a great way to do that. There's also a video found within Disk TV on static imaging. So the main difference between static and dynamic imaging can capture the image as often as you want, or capture snapshots of that image, deltas of the image, anytime you like. Whereas static imaging is a scheduled event, typically monthly. So let's go ahead and take a look at a little more detail here related to dynamic imaging. So let's start here at the primary server. So the primary server itself is captured, let's just say at 0800 in the morning, and the image is captured. This is a standard image, nothing special about it. Just capture the image. It's done at DOS to start, so all of the server itself has to be offline, out of service, to do this. But you capture the image. It captures everything. And when I say image, I'm talking data, I'm talking services. For example, maybe it's an email server, and I'm talking the operating system. Everything about that server is being captured 8 o'clock in the morning. Then over the course of the day, you may take a snapshot at 1300, 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and you may take another snapshot there at 1900 or 7 p.m. at night. So during the course of the day, you may take different snapshots. Now we're only representing in this drawing one day, but remember, this could be multiple days, right? You could have captured the original image on October 1st and been updating that image all the way through October 29th when the server fails. And that could be 4 years, right? Could be 2010, and server might not fail till 2014. So just remember, these changes here, very small. They're not the size of the entire image. They're delta changes, whatever happens to the environment, but critical to the server. So here, let's say that this is all great. Now the server fails. So the primary server here fails, and now we have to restore. So here we look at the third section here, the restoration. So the restoration, very important, includes the base image here. Remember, we caught it at 8 o'clock in this example. Base image here, caught. Okay, as well as the two snapshots. This snapshot here was caught at 1300, the other one at 1900. So the restoration includes all of this, and the base. And we can see that here, restored here at 7 p.m. at 1900. We're restoring the image. It's got all of the image there, the core image, and it's got the 1 o'clock and the 7 o'clock snapshots. This is dynamic imaging. One nice thing about dynamic imaging is its ability to stay up to date. So if you make changes on your production server, if a patch comes in, whatever it is, that image from the original primary production server is always being updated with changes here on your image server. Also, this solution, although not illustrated here, we can have multiple production servers here with a single image server, and it'll handle lots of production servers. Depending upon your environment, that number varies. Well, I hope you enjoyed this session of dynamic imaging. My name is Jeff.Lush. It's been a pleasure talking with you today. If you have any additional questions, feel free to drop me an email, Jeffrey.L.Lush@gmail.com. Last name is spelled L-U-S-H. Have a great day.